One try, it's all one word. The world we once knew no longer exists. The infected are everywhere. Will you be able to keep your sanity? Among hidden clues and scarce resources, you must find a way to escape. Fight for your survival. I think it's scarce, not scarce, actually. I'll leave that in as engagement bait. You only get one try. Do not miss your chance to buy the game One Try. New game in One Try. Most of the reason that I'm here in One Try is because the guy, Windows Defender Firewall, wants, no... no thanks, One Try. The most of the reason I'm here for One Try is because the guy in the One Try thumbnail looks like Alone in the Dark 2008, which is the greatest game ever made. Oh, this is the game. It's trying to run. This isn't a cutscene. This is a first person. Oh. Okay, we're here. We're here. It had to load in. All right, ammo. Gun, maybe? You have unlocked the gun. You have got the ammo. I remember. We got one try. Q is inventory. But how do I select? No. You can't have a weapon wheel and scroll wheel as the input. That's, hang on. What? So even on a controller, it's up D-pad for that, but then neither of the sticks, it's RB? What? It's up D-pad to open the weapon wheel, and then RB to switch between them. The whole point of having a weapon wheel is so the stick can select it. And if you do it on computer, it's Q and then scroll wheel. Already, within the first 1 second of One Try, we have an insane UI decision I've never before seen in my life. That's great. That's what I played these games for. Is he holding it with one hand? What is wrong with his arm? His arm has like 6 bends in it. Poor arm. Okay, we also have C is crouch. That works as expected. That's good. Yeah, this the weapon wheel is a terrible idea. I kind of love it. Oh, you can two-hand the pistol for better aim, maybe. Like somehow we made weapon wheel non-functional. I appreciate that. Give me the Band-Aid. Oh, you get more slots each time. Okay. Find the button to open the door. It's the front door to my house. What do you mean? What do you mean find the button to open the door? This is where I live. I don't have the key. Find the button to open the door. It's not the radio, is it?
This is not a drill, and this is not a test. 5 days ago, a viral outbreak had...
Where are you, the button? Hang on, let me open this. Okay. Interactable wooden locker. Band-Aid. Give me the Band-Aid. Gotta have gauze. Gauze is crucial for surviving those things. You think the button that would open the door would be in that dark room so as to emphasize use of the flashlight. There it is. This button opens the door. We all have a giant copper light switch on the wall that opens our front door. Everybody knows that. Was there ammo you missed? No, I did not miss that ammo. I hit E to pick it up and ammo got added to the inventory, but then the weapon model and the ammo stayed on the table. It didn't disappear. Okay, so I live next door to a haunted mansion with really good frame rate in the haunted mansion as well. Encoder overload. Yep, you know it. You know that encoder is overloaded encoder. Overload my brain. All right, come on, Unreal Assets, load in. You can do it, Unreal Assets. I believe in you. It's just like Bookbound. Just like the game Bookbound, we have to let the game work. You only have one try to optimize your game in the Unreal Engine. It had Lumen on by default. Go away, Lumen. Go away all of the post-processing that Unreal Engine can provide. DLSS? Yeah, sure. Can we make this playable? Let's put the global quality on low. No Lumen. Now, will the game be playable? Ironically enough, I'm given 1 try, 2 tries. Okay, the frame rate is way better with everything turned off and DLSS on and no lumen enabled. This might be playable. We'll find out when we go outside whether or not the game 1 try will be playable. Did I get those band-aids? I did, okay. Hit the switch on the wall. Hit the switch on the wall. All right, here we go. 1 try, don't let me down. It seems smooth. Okay, we're in business. We're in business with the game 1 try. All right. Just like Alone in the Dark 2008, it's a mess that doesn't work. Which is one of my favorite aspects about that game. Find the button inside the church to open the door. Inside the church. I love games that utilize all the power of the Unreal 5 engine. Then you have to turn all the power off to make the games run. It's very fun. It's quite enjoyable. Okay, new control thing unlocked. Shift is run. It's a toggle. You tap shift once to toggle sprint. Then you tap it again to toggle sprint off. So it's not hold shift to run. So first the weapon wheel is nonsense. Then they recreate how sprinting works. They just changed how shift to sprint works in every game. 2 for 2. We are 2 for 2 on baffling control decisions. Looking good. Okay, I heard like a mouse and some bat wings. Oh, stuff. Is that those things? I see him moving over there. Come here, those things. Oh god, it's rumbling my Xbox controller. Okay, Xbox controller unplugged. What does pistol one hand mean? Is it going to make it less accurate or just make the animation wrong? That zombie only had 1 try. I'm going to make a calculator in UE5 and make it have ray tracing on by default. How bad can you make a calculator app perform? I can't hit him. The gun doesn't work. I'm dead. Why did the gun not work? What happens when you die in 1 try? Oh, you just respawn in the house. That's good. We shouldn't put a checkpoint after the house. We should make you pick up the gun every time. I guess it is called 1 try, so, you know, I have 1 try. Get the gun, please. There we go. Get the bandage. So maybe the 1-hand gun doesn't work. Maybe the gimmick between the 2-hand and the 1-hand gun is 1-handing doesn't work. It did work that one time, though. I headshot 1 guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bullet was originating from the tip of the barrel of the gun, which was clipping through the enemy. And thus he was not being hurt. A common problem. It's a problem that we've seen before. Does 2-handing the gun hold it closer to your body? About the same distance, okay. Because we want it closer. So that can't happen. Alright, those zombies. 1 try. Okay, they die in 1 hit. The problem is hitting them, though. Look at his running. Look at his legs, dude. He's got good running. Are you the button? What? This one takes 2 hits. Three hits? How much health do you have, zombie? What? I have... The game is named One Try because I couldn't figure out how to make checkpoints work. So I said, you know what? That'll be a feature of the game, actually. It'll be hardcore for real gamers only. Get the gun, dude. Pick up the pistol. There we go. So I'm noticing a problem with the combat is that the zombies rush at you and they are faster than you. So you can't get away from them. And if they're within melee range, you can't kill them because the bullet can't hit them because the gun clips through them. So the only way to beat this is to memorize every zombie spawn and kill them before they get close to you, which if you're the developer of One Try, like if you made this, you can do that. If you made this game, then you're like, yeah, I know where the zombies are. I'll just shoot them before they get me. What's the problem? However, if a single playtester becomes involved, some issues may start to surface with this particular combat system. Is this even the church? I'm looking for a lever in the church. This isn't even the church. This is like the overgrown building that all the body cam VR games use. Oh, I hear zombie footsteps. Where are you, zombie? Zombie didn't die. This is as fast as I can go, is this. Can I outrun the zombie? Hang on. Not really. Okay, kinda. If he swings... Was that him stopping because he had to swing, or is that him stopping because he couldn't get over that gap in the floor? Unclear. Okay, headshot collaterals. So the key to this game is to bait all the zombies in an area, get them in a line, then headshot them. Crap. Crap. There we go. I can't tell if those footsteps are zombies or does my footsteps rendering twice. Oh, I heard a zombie growl. This is the basement. Oh, find the button inside the school to open the door. So this is not the right way. This is not the church. Maybe it has non-linear progression, so there's a button inside the school and a button inside the church. And they correspond to different overgrown ruins. Now, can I get out of here with that newfound knowledge? Every run, you gain knowledge. Sort of a roguelike game in that sense. Crap. That was a skill issue. Zombie down. Okay, let's go find the school or the church. I keep instinctively hitting shift to run, and that is not right. How about that building? Is that building the school or the church? Oh, we're in the swamp now. Bro's walking through swamp water in jeans. What a terrible experience. Can Can I go back into the starting house and get more ammo from that ammo thing? Because it was barely functional. It's possible it gives you infinite ammo. Oh, I did pick up the ammo. Okay. So you can grab the clip. So when I first exited that building, the little sprite told me to go over to that door. Then that door said, go find the church. Yeah, go find the church. Oh, the light will tell me. Oh, of course. Due to the way I've designed the game, there's no way the player would know where to go. So a little Navi will tell him. I'll put Navi in the game. Where did Navi go? Navi outran me. Navi, come back. Is this the church? It's got like a nice window. We have the crashed military plane. Maybe the crashed military plane is what caused those things. Maybe they had the virus on there. All right, get me in. Are you the church? Oh my God. They put bones on that guy's head. His head is bones. Alright, this is like the crypt. The crypt might count as the church, right? The church is probably involved with the crypt somehow. Yeah, here's like the main room. Okay, where's the button? If I were a button to open doors, there's a note. There were dead soldiers at the crash site. Some had been eaten by the guts. I'm starting to get scared. Starting to get scared? Dude, if I got eaten by the guts, you should be terrified. Alright, I opened the school door. Oh, so the school was the first building. Okay, we're making progress. Huge progress in one try. How do I use the bandage? E? Yeah. I might be the best one-try player alive. So now we go back to the school, and let's hope it's the school/hospital asset from Hospital Alien. It's been a while. I haven't seen that distinctive staircase in a long time. I need a compass. A compass or any way to navigate would be good. All right, school. So the button didn't open that. I opened that with my hands. Okay, if that killed me, I would have been very mad. Give me your gun. I wasn't able to find a way out. Door is there next to several broken windows. I mean, there is a weird, like, metal lattice on the window, so I guess he couldn't get out that way. The developer thought of everything. How hard could that really be to bend, though? Surely, if it was life and death, you could figure out a way out of that window. Okay. Here's the basketball court. Where we hang everybody from the ceiling in the basketball court, of course. Did the zombies do that? Did the zombies tie people up and hang them from the ceiling? They're zombies. Don't they just want to, like, eat you? By the guts? Oh, it was that guy. It was the fat one. He's dead. Oh. Is this the... I don't think so. I think the stairs are too narrow. Another note. We have... Last night I heard a huge noise. It was close by... Rom the window. I could... A fire. Okay. I'm dead. The note got me. Curiosity killed the cat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's about right. Now we'll spawn inside the house. Uh-huh. The bullet comes from the tip of the gun, not the camera. This is exhibit A of why, cosmetically, it should look like the bullet is coming from the gun. Like, you should draw a little bullet trail from the tip of the gun. But mechanically, it should spawn from where the camera crosshair is pointing. Because if not, then you can't shoot somebody who's in melee distance. And your game is about zombies who exclusively attack in that form. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe they had to make the game in one try. I think the zombies started farming humans. That'd be hilarious. The zombies have a human farm. All right, what it should do is leave this door unlocked because I already got it, but it didn't because we don't know what a checkpoint or a save system is because the menu is just that. So now we go back to the church. The Navi should slow down and wait for you if you get too far away from it. Because I'm lucky that I've played many games that look exactly like this, so I was able to intuit where to go. But the average one-try enjoyer may have trouble navigating the immersive world of one try. So what we learned in that attempt is don't read the notes. Because if you read the notes, the zombies will just kill you. So it's good to know. I skipped the whole crypt that time, see? I told you I'm good at one try. Why is it called one try? I don't know. It's kind of a funny name. I think it might unironically be called one try because you have to do it all in one life. I think that's why it's called that. Pretty sure it's called one try because there's no checkpoints. The ceiling will collapse again. I hit... What do you mean? Oh, I didn't hit the button. I'm so stupid. I was bragging about how good I was at one try. I forgot that it wasn't the altar. It was the button. Because usually in a video game, when you're in the Dark Souls church, whatever you need to interact with or do is like on or near the altar. But in one try, it was behind it on the wall in the form of a light switch. And I forgot it was the light switch. Looks like I gotta redact my previous statement about being good at one try. I'd like to apologize on behalf of myself for claiming to be the best one-try player in the world. Is clearly not the case. See, that's what you gotta hit back there. The button you have to hit to open the door in one try is right there. Can't you see it? Can't you see that button? That's obviously the objective. Duh. It's right there. Couldn't you tell? Okay, the school should now be open. We can go see the zombies' gruesome decor again. It probably just doesn't have checkpoints because they're sick and tired of games that hold your hand. I'm sick and tired of these games that treat me like a baby and hold my hand, man. That's why I appreciate a game like One Try. One Try demands excellence from the player. Demands 100% locked in gamer focus to succeed. Uh-huh. Was it supposed to kill that guy? I feel like the roof collapsing was supposed to kill him, but it didn't. Because he was already dead. Alright, is Fatso there? Yeah, there's Fatso. I missed. Got him. Top off the old ammunition. The world of One Try. Whoa, dude. One Try takes place in the same universe as Redfall. I saw Maine on that globe. That's pretty cool. Alright, there is an upstairs zombie. At least one upstairs zombie. Where were the stairs? The stairs over here? Aha, the stairs. Will this door open? That could be a good shortcut in One Try if that opened. So no. Does not open. Oh, you were impaled. Wow. Did the zombies do that? Like, are the zombies decorating it with dead bodies? They seem to just be shambling around the hallway going, blah! Do they have enough intelligence to decorate for Halloween? Here we have all the famous guys. Learn about them now. They had to, like, put all these books and papers and shattered glass here on purpose, right? Even if zombies overran the school, there wouldn't just be, like, books and paper everywhere. They'd be constrained to the rooms they were originally in, probably. The zombies put that there themselves. The more run down a building looks, the happier zombies are, I guess. The treasure. The treasure of One Try is one Band-Aid. All right. I'll take it. Yeah, good communal bathroom there. Zombies don't believe in privacy in bathrooms. They all go together as one big group. We're learning a lot about zombies. This place was populated by Bethesda Fallout level designers. They lived here. Environmental storytelling, environmental storytelling, environmental storytelling, environmental storytelling. I do like how Todd Howard recently was like, I don't really think we should use that much AI in our games, guys. Maybe let's not use it. Then like one day later, Xbox fired Phil and said, hey, person who ran the AI division, you're in charge of Xbox now. Uh-oh, Todd. What you gonna do now, Todd? Are you sure about that, Todd? You sure? I have to move the crate? Okay. I understand why this is the Alone in the Dark guy now. Because this is the kind of gameplay Alone in the Dark has. You have to individually move 4 crates. That you just clip through when they're on the ground. That's amazing. See, that's number 3. That's 3 good things about this game. There's no such thing as a bad game, honestly. The sprinting entertained me. The weapon wheel entertained me. And having to physically move 4 crates for seemingly no result? Like, is there nothing in here that I even needed? Do I need whatever? Do I need, like, the stick in that guy's back? No? Yeah, moving those crates. Very funny. If you give One Try an honest try, you can be entertained by One Try. Do I gotta move the boxes somewhere, maybe? Oh, is that a switch? Is that interactable switch? It has no E on it, so I guess not. This was blocked off and had a whole mechanic to get in here. Which, in a normal game, would mean surely there's something to do in here. But in one try, there's not. There's nothing to do in there. Alright. Cool. Found the school asset? Nice. I gotta boot up Hospital Alien. So you can find that asset for me. That's the asset I want. I want to make a game where Cinti has to go to the Hospital Alien Hospital. And fight those things. Where the heck is the switch, dude? Where is the button that will open the next zone? I can read the note now because zombies are dead. Ahem. Last night I heard a huge noise. It was close by. Rom the window. I could... a fire and a black smoke column. Tomorrow at dawn I will and check it out. So the text on the note was too big and it got cut off on either side. That's good. Pretty good, pretty good. Today we're learning all about band-aids, class. If you are bit by a zombie, wrap some gauze around your jacket. It will heal you somehow. So we do know that there's a button in this building somewhere. This is all the intel we currently have. How about out here on the weird balcony? Oh, they have a balcony overlooking the basketball. Yeah, okay. So is there a, Is there... Maybe the switch is in there. There's a chest. Hang on, I see treasure. There's treasure at the basketball court. I repeat, there is treasure at the basketball court. I think I hit every room here. Maybe, like, the principal has a room and he has a key in his room for some reason. Right? Get the bandage. Am I, like, full on bandages? He won't grab it. He wouldn't do it. I begged and I pleaded, but to no avail. Okay, so if I was, like, in charge of this school, I would want my office to be right next to the front door. So I didn't have to walk as much every day in the morning. Right next to the zombie basketball court. Alright, basketball treasure. Here we go. Let's get that treasure. Will it be one bandage? It is nothing. Oh, there's nothing in that one. Oh, delightful. Delightful. Simply delightful. Are any of you guys the Gobgo Gabgalab? I'm assuming the button it's referring to will be a giant cartoon light switch, like the previous two buttons were. And those are easy to spot. If I was in the room where that was, I would have seen it by now. These zombies are the yeast of thoughts and minds. Schwabble dabble dibble dabble dibble slab slab. We're bringing back the old school memes. Gobgo Gabglab is not even old school. There's probably so many comments on Gobgo Gabglab, like, coming back here to relive my childhood. It has to be in here. Because level design states that if the fat zombie is blocking this door and movable crates are blocking this door, that means something's in here. Or maybe the crates weren't supposed to be movable. Maybe the crates that came with this asset pack are movable by default, but the person who made this didn't know that and stacked them up to block it. But they didn't know I could move them. That's also an amazing possibility. The possibility space presented by one try is quite tremendous. Here's a map of the known world. Yep, there it is. It does have New Zealand. Gotta check. So if we go operate by that assumption now, that I wasn't supposed to go in there and moving the crates was a mistake, then it should be upstairs. Do you have a key on you, maybe? I guess that note had ammo. Is there another staircase that goes up another layer, maybe? Oh, there it is! I opened the mansion door. Okay. Where was the mansion? It's been so long since I've been outside. I forgot. I found the foreign fortress asset. Nice. One day I'll combine all my favorite assets. I want to make a Smash Bros. Of Steam Slop, like I've said before. And while I don't have the likeness rights to Hospital Alien, I can just use all the same assets. And say, this alien is from the hospital. And legally, I probably should be in the clear for that. I would think. Need to play Stubbs, the zombie, Rebel Without a Pulse. Oh, crap. Who made that one? No, there's just, what studio did that? What studio did that? I know. I know the answer to that question, but I forgot. That was their first game, right? Whoever made Stubbs was their first one. Foreign Fortress was the one with the hospital. Hospital Alien was a house in a field. Oh, man. Am I misremembering Hospital Alien? That's not good. Wide Load Games. What else did they make? They made something notable that I remember. Clearly, I don't. All I remember is there was some game I was looking at, and I was like, what did they make? And Stubbs the Zombie was on there. I was like, they made Stubbs the Zombie? What happened? Okay, you're not the mansion. You are boarded up. Kick Asset should be the name. That's pretty good. The world's 300th fighting game made entirely of assets. There's a grappling hook in the beginning area of this. This game has a grappling hook somewhere. If this has a grappling hook, we are seriously in business. Currently, we're out of business because I forgot where the mansion was. Oh yeah, no, it was Seropian, right? It was the Look North World guy. Yeah, that's what it was. Because he made Halo, then he made Stubbs, and then he made Look North World, I think. Okay, he was related to LNW somehow. Okay, so Stubbs the Zombie. Oh my god. So Stubbs the Zombie was Alex Seropian. Okay. So by the studio, by the developer, I meant the one guy in charge. Okay, that window is solid, even though it's not solid. Here we go. Are you ready for gaming? Like you've never seen before? Spacebar. 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 Yeah, look at him go, dude. Look at him climb. He can't. How do I go down? How do I make him go to the top? How do we tell him to get onto the roof? Oh. Okay, now fall down. I made it. He can take cover? He takes cover in this? Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Panic, panic, panic. I should have seen that coming. The rubble is blocking that room. We're gonna hope that room is not important. That's my plan. Ooh. AK ammo? But no AK yet. Oh, the rubble despawned. Huge. Will this be the AK having room? Come on, room. I believe in you. I believe you can have an AK in you. You has what it takes. Close call. Oh. Is the fuse box going to be part of the gameplay? There's no hit E on it, so maybe not. Oh, that door opened, no problem. Okay. Because usually in a dark zombie game, the fuse box will be something you gotta mess with. What? His idle animation can clip through, but my bullet can't? This game is sick. This is a sick game for sick people. I guess I use those stairs. Maybe go in here. The existence of the AK mag has piqued my curiosity. But will I live long enough to satisfy my craving for rapid fire action? Again, great decor zombies. Great stuff. Oh boy. Whew. That was an army guy zombie. Are there more? I think we're good. Maybe the army guy has the AK? Because he's the army guy, right? He has a gas mask. Okay, these lockers that look exactly the same as the ones that do open don't open. But in the military ammo crate, there is also no gun. Why would you have a gun in the military ammo crate? I certainly wouldn't be caught dead putting ammo there were I to make one try. How about in here? Anything good in the bathroom? This place is excessively nasty. The amount of raw filth the zombies were able to conjure is honestly admirable. Okay, there's a picture of it on the wall. But that was probably just built into the asset and doesn't mean the AK is here. I've got AK on the wall. In the hit game one try. Oh, more crates. More crates that lead to nowhere. My favorite. The no checkpoints thing does make the game pretty tense. Yeah, it makes it pretty tense. Every zombie I see, I know that if I die, it's back to square one. But if I die at this point, I'm uninstalling. So. Open the box, dude. He won't open it. One Band-Aid, great. Whoa, no. That was a zombie behind me, wasn't it? Oh, that was that guy. The dead guy with sticks. That scared me. thought a zombie had spawned behind me. This game made me go insane. I mistook a non-moving zombie model for a moving zombie model. Find the button inside the old base. There's a button inside the old base. What is the old base? Okay, huge. Find the button inside the factory. Do I have to? You need to find the button to open the do. The zombie can do it, though. Poke your head out, zombie. Can I just clip through somehow? How about this? Just let me in. You can do a game, let me in. It'll be fine. Okay, so we gotta go to the old base and the factory. But the guiding light is here, and it's not moving, so I guess the guiding light will not tell me where the factory is. That's good. Players do hate any guidance whatsoever. That's what I found. Now, how the heck do I leave this building? Because I climbed up uncharted land to get in here. Then the roof collapsed, so I'm stuck inside until I find the front door. Ah! Good thing that zombie couldn't react in time. Because if it did, I would just be dead. Because it spawned right in front of me. Which, as we've gone over, doesn't work in this game. Okay, so that zombie was guarding the flickering light film grain room. Oh, there's a button. Hang on. Oh, is this the factory? This button opens the old base main door. Is that the basement thing? Yeah, all right. I accidentally made progress. So, and I gotta go to the factory, right? I think that's the next thing on the menu. That has 10 smokestacks, so that's probably the factory. What's the objective of this game? You get one try. The objective? One try. Don't die. You get one try, but if you die, you just respawn, so. What it really means is you have to figure out the entire game in one health bar. One try to do what? Yeah, you get one try, exactly. You get a single chance. Figuring out what to do is part of the game. All right, factory. Are you open now? Can I just go in through the tarp? Oh, no. Very alone in the dark, though. Okay, we have a massive dark room. Not good for the old zombie combat. Sometimes they've been hearing the gunshots. And sometimes they decided to ignore them. Can't believe I missed that guy. Yeah, only having one try does increase the tension of this game. Personally, I think that threatening the player with losing some progress is fine, as long as that progress is like maximum 5 minutes. That's a good way to add some tension. But if you're threatening me, unless you're playing like a thing on purpose, like a hardcore mode where you know if you die the campaign's done, Like, if I die in a horror game and go back 3 minutes earlier, I'm like, okay, I should just not die next time. But if I die in this game and I go back to the very beginning with no progress saved, that's not really a good, not a great incentive. I mean, I don't want to die. But not because I'm like, oh, this is fun. It's like, man, if I die, there goes 1 hour down the toilet. A note. I haven't seen or spoke to anyone in weeks. I'm going mad. This diary is the only thing keeping me alive. It's a single sheet of paper. Are those pages from one person's diary I'm finding? Is that what it just implied there? They like traveled all around the world and left a single page? Perfectly separated from the spine of the book, by the way. They must have like melted the spine with a heat gun or something. Does anybody know how to, like, scan a book? What if I wanted to scan a book into, like, image format? I know they got book scanners that are, like, industrial stuff. But if the thing I want to scan is copyrighted, they told me they couldn't do that. I have obscure books that I need to scan for preservation reasons. And I don't want to disassemble them. I know I could just, like, take the spine off. But I don't want to do that. So can I just like get an app on my phone that can scan the book? Because like the library was like the copyright on this book is not expired. So we can't use our cool library computer on it. I'm like, come on. That sucks. Boo. iPhone cameras come with a scanning thing on the camera? Okay. I have an old iPhone somewhere around here. I'm sure Android has a version as well. Because, like, I want it to be nice. You know, I don't just want it to be, like, a picture. I need it to, like, do OCR on the text. And then, like, automatically stretch the image to be a normal rectangle. Surely if iPhone can do it, Android can do it. Yes, exactly. If iPhone can do it, Android could do it 10 years ago, but not as good. But it could do it, and that's the important part. Try pressing right on the D-pad. Well, my controller is unplugged. Hang on, let me plug it back in. I had to unplug it because of the rumble. Alright, we're plugged in. We're powered on. Right on the D-pad. Lights a torch. What? Why did they tell me I could light a torch this whole time? And now the camera is only going to look right. Okay, now I got to unplug the controller again. Because the stick drift was being registered as input. Oh, no, it ruined the camera forever. Oh, no, it ruined the camera forever. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. My salvation has become my demise. Plugging the controller in, ruined the camera forever. Hang on, plug the controller back in. Okay, I can play with the controller now, but the sensitivity is... the default controller sensitivity is this. So, a little too high to play. Yeah, I would like to face the door. Where's the door? Oh, that was a slow one. Hang on. Okay, but now can I play? Okay, if the controller remains plugged in, I can play normally. Okay. Okay, okay. Now you say go to the plane, there is a shotgun there. But I needed to do something in that factory that I didn't do yet. But I guess I do want the shotgun too. Oh no! Frame rate. No, what? What are you doing? How? How is left and right mouse look inverted now? What? Hang on, unplug the controller. Hang on. Okay, it's back. Dude. Left and right mouse look was inverted briefly, but when I unplugged the controller, it fixed it. Oh no! What are you doing? Is it like... I can't aim at the tree. What's happening? Hang on. Is it like some kind of weird auto-aim script that's going terribly, terribly wrong here? What? I want to aim at the zombie. Can I aim at the zombie, please? Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, yeah, it was a weird auto-aim script, and it was not letting me target that guy, which is the opposite of what an auto-aim script should do, probably. I checked the game's Steam forums. The developer said to somebody who requested a female main character, "Thank you so much. Unfortunately, the character, it's me. That's why it's a male." That makes sense. So we're playing as a developer of One Try himself. John One Try. Oh, this is... I know where I am. Okay. So I want to go to the plane to get the shotgun now. But I kind of... I'm by the factory. I might as well search the factory for the factory button, right? They call him Johnny One Try. I'm pretty sure Alone in the Dark also had that torch. Just think of how a conventional level would work, and where the button would be placed in one of those, then go the opposite direction of that. And that's where we'll find it, surely. I hear evil ghost sounds over here. Is the button haunted by its past? Here's a well-lit room. Come on, button. Where are you, button? This guy does not like these stairs. Those stairs did not agree with him. So was any of this factory even considered? Like, is this just the asset of the factory map and, like, they didn't even put the button up here? I don't think any of the lighting was considered, because, like, the lighting should be guiding me to the button, but it's not doing that, for sure. Those are just random lights everywhere. It did take a while to find the school button. Took an extremely long time. And this is an even bigger zone. The school button was in a random classroom. Hang on, note. Daily Gamers Chronicle. Domino unveils unforgettable masterpiece game worlds. That's the creator of the game, by the way. And also a preview of their upcoming game. Or maybe they're already out. Quizania and Atelia are coming out too. Wow. That's a little Easter egg. All right. Where'd you put the switch, Domino? Where'd you put it? Because when you made the game, you knew where you placed it, so when you play tested it, you had no problem finding it. But I didn't make the game, so I have no clue where in the giant rusty factory it could be. Maybe if you turn all the graphics back up, it does guide you. Maybe there is clever lighting-based guidance if the graphics aren't on very low, which they have to be for the game to run. Maybe they're under this crate. Nope. Down here, maybe? Not down there. Holy crap. I should be spamming spacebar. This guy's got movement. Oh, the elevator. Will it run? Will it go? No. Upstairs past the room with bandages. There was a room with bandages. Are you looking up a guide? Did the developer post a walkthrough on Steam of this? Is that how you know all these things about one try? Hey, the room with bandages. Okay. There's the bandage room. So is it up past this? Or is it back there? There was a guy up here. There was one zombie here. There's a walkthrough on YouTube. Oh, okay. A fellow one-try enjoyer. A pioneer of the one-try game. I'm willing to cede that they are better than me at one try. Because they beat one try before I even started playing it. Find the button inside the mansion to open that door. What? There's no way I'm going to remember where that is ever. Okay, so room by the bandages. Room by the bandages. The button is found in the room past the bandages. The problem is the hallway leads many directions. The door at the end of the hallway. That door? This door opens? No, that's the mansion door. I need to push a button in the mansion to open that. So in your walkthrough, that's open for him. So he went to the mansion already, maybe? But I was at the mansion too. I didn't see a button for that. I'm looking for the button that opens the basement in the mansion. But that sign just said go back to the mansion. It's possible I did it in the wrong order. Oh, look, fall damage. Cool. Put that in your game. Gotta leave that in. Use the bandage. Oh, the torch was there the whole time in the weapon wheel. I thought it was a match. Okay, well, I can't go in there. Should I try going to the basement of the other place again? Let's go get the shotgun. Why not? Maybe the shotgun will help. It won't. A torch is basically just a giant match? True. The playthrough I saw, the guy beat the game in 24 minutes. Okay, well, they must have played it already. There's no way they find out where to go in 24 minutes. I refuse to believe it. Will you play the new Revel? Maybe? I haven't played any Revels except 6. The plane was back over that way, right? There it is. I feel like the new Revel, you kind of had to play the old Revels to fully appreciate it. Because Leon is back. Revel Knievel. That's the guy. That's the guy that makes Revels. Where's your shotgun, zombie? Hand it over. Well, it's not there. There it is. Give me the shotgun. The Mossberg, yeah, okay. The barrel on this is even longer, meaning it's worse. The barrel being longer means the bullet spawns even further out from my guy, which makes it a worse weapon overall. That's awesome. That rules. There was ammo there too? Eh. I don't think that there will even be 14 more zombies in this whole game. I think that you watching a long play and that door being open, and now me playing the game and that door not being open is very bad. Where was the manor? This is the school. The manor was like behind the factory. Maybe that basement door is open and I forgot to check it. I hear two zombies. They spawned behind me. Okay, 2 zombies. Oh no, the aim assist is broken again. Why? Let me aim at him. How's that happen? All right, no scope. Even the no scope is affected? Are you kidding me? Crap. Dude, it pushes the aim away from the zombie. Well, I can strafe him, haha. If you just strafe him with the old A and D key, no need for mouse look. That's how it's done. Aim desist. Cease and aim desist. The zombies have threatened legal action. Unless I stop aiming my gun at them. I know this is not climbable, but it would be funny if it was. Yeah. The ridged texture on that smokestack made me think maybe I could climb it. Can I jump over the barbed wire fence? Of course. Hang on. Are you anything? No. It leads to dirt. The zombies filled up that stairwell with dirt. Good job, zombies. You would think that this would lead in here and I could get in there, but I can't. In a first-person game... Oh, hang on. In a first-person game, you probably can get in there. Because your hitbox is smaller. But not in a realistic game like this. You could have it all. My stairwell of dirt. Can I go in there? Nope. Well, I guess I'll check out this building a little bit more. I don't know. I don't know, man. Button inside the factory, but the button inside the factory won't open until I get the button inside the manor, but I went to the manor. This is the manor, right? Is this not the manor? Is there another building I'm missing? There's got to be another building I'm missing that's called the manor. But I thought that was the manor, but maybe it's not. Maybe these ruins over here are the manor. Yeah, maybe that was the hospital. Yeah. And this is the manor right here. I think that's just crumbling ruins by the plane. Oh, invisible wall? Really? Hmm. Jump? There you go. How did this plane crash? How did the fuselage end up there and there? Those are like linear. Those are in a straight line. But also there's a chunk over there. How did this chunk come to be? How did this happen? Maybe you're the manor. No, you're the church. The plane got T-boned. It was sitting on the ground next to the church, and it got T-boned by a car. It's the only explanation. If I shoot these planks, will they come off? No. Worth a try. Did I go in here yet? Are you the manor? The manor? Is this the manor? Is the very first building the manor? I thought this was the school. Because of the basket. Yeah, it's the school because of the basketball room. That ain't the manor. Is the manor the beginning abandoned shack? I did a loop because there's the factory. I think that I give up. I think I give up trying to find the buttons. But, you know, overall, one try is a good try. Good try, one try, I'd say. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it. There you go. It was one try. I gave it more than one try. I gave it several tries. But I can't find where to go, and there's no guidance. But there's the guy that made the game. So everyone say thank you, one try. Hang on. Nope. Look at he's shy. He's camera shy. Come on. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, stop turning. We're trying to see you. All right, that's as close as we're going to get. Thank you, one try. Thanks for the game, one try.